Hey Aries, and thanks so much for tuning in to Lovely Lily Tarot. Today I'm going to be getting into a message from my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Okay, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And thank you to everybody who already has. It is greatly appreciated. So, we're going to see what messages Spirit has for the Aries during this Christmas season. Happy holidays to everybody. I love you guys so much. Okay. So I'm just making sure all of the cards are in upright. The sun is in reverse. Let me fix that. Probably could have did this off camera, but we are here. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so let's get into the message from my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and see what messages Spirit has for you guys. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages do you have for Aries? Okay, so I feel like somebody may be looking for a new home or looking for a new school or looking for a new place of business, but it's kind of hard right now. I feel like the economy is really hard right now, and somebody may want to give up and walk away. They may be wanting to give up and walk away from the place that they live, work, or school at right now, or they may want to walk away and give up from on the process of finding a new one. Okay, so it may be extremely hard right now to get into, the whole moving thing with the economy. But I feel like it can be done. I'm seeing a housewarming or a graduation or something. So I feel like you're gonna be letting your friends and family know, like, hey, this is my event, Nine of Cups. Like I said, housewarming, gifts, or some type of graduation gifts. And I do see people like traveling to make it to this event. So yeah, that's what I see during the pre-shuffle. But let's get into the message for Aries. Okay, so we got the Magician in the reverse. So something here is being manipulated, or like I was saying, somebody is having a hard time manifesting. So you could be having a hard time manifesting something. Um, Something could also be being manipulated. Like I'm seeing somebody wanting to use like a different social or something in order to manipulate a situation, in order to get ahead, okay, or get something that they want. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. All right, so I feel like just flat out, Aries, just flat out what I'm getting, yeah, is that somebody is unwanted because they're broke. Okay, so somebody is broke here, like dead broke. They don't have the ability to manifest any coin in their life. Um, they don't have the somebody just don't have no swag. Like they just don't have no drip is what I'm getting. Somebody just don't got it. Like they just don't have the swag. They just don't have the drip. And they're not Mr. or Mrs. Put that shit on. Like they just not. They're not Mr. or Mrs. Put that shit on. They don't have the ability to dress. They don't have swag. This is also somebody that's unable to manifest a income or unable to manifest the material things that they want in life. That's what I'm getting for the Aries. What else, Spirit? We got the Six of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like somebody may still be using old clothes or using old photos of themselves, or like somebody could be catfishing. Okay, so somebody could, like, with the Magician and Nine of Pentacles in reverse, somebody is like they don't like what they bring to the table. They don't like how they look. They don't like the way they dress. They don't like how they're shaped. So they may be using like the picture of a family member from the past, or like a cousin or something is what I'm getting. Or they may be using a picture of themselves when they were in high school, or a picture of themselves when they were like more attractive, I guess is what Spirit is saying. So somebody could be catfishing right now. The Ten of Wands, yeah. I feel like somebody feels like they're overweight or something like that. The Four of Swords. Again, this is an energy where I'm feeling like it kind of has nothing to do with you. Like it's not you doing this, or it's not your, you're not the one doing this. Or it just doesn't have anything to do with you. Okay, somebody's thinking about you, or somebody may, okay, the Two of Swords. So Yeah, I'm just getting that energy of where this has nothing to do with you, Aries. I feel like this person is, they're just not happy with who they see in the mirror. Like they're just not happy with what they look like. They're just not happy with it. Like, so they may be using a catfish photo. But what I'm getting is they're doing this with you in mind, or someone may be doing this to you. Like somebody that you're talking to may be catfishing you. Like you may not be talking to the person that you think you're talking to. It may be someone else. Okay. Um, we got the Queen of Swords. Yeah. So I feel like this is like a somebody that's bitter, like a bitter baby mama or a bitter ex or a bitter female here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is here. So somebody like bitter baby mama may be catfishing them or something on on a fake profile or a fake page. I'm also getting that somebody may be like asking for money immediately off rip, like as soon as you start talking to them, this person could be asking for finances. um or spirit is encouraging you to like ask somebody for finances, or ask somebody to FaceTime you. The Ten of Wands in reverse, if you ask somebody to FaceTime you, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Like if you can't come to a person and say like the Queen of Swords in reverse, like, hey, I want to hear your voice, hey, I want to see your face, can we talk, like maybe face to face? Can we meet up face to face? Or can we talk on the phone? Am I able to hear your voice? Can I see what you look like? Can we video chat? I feel like it shouldn't be that big of a deal. It shouldn't be a problem at all. Unless somebody has something to hide, like I said, of not liking themselves or not liking how they look, or not you know, wanting to share that part of themselves. We got the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like somebody is actually cute, is what Spirit is saying. Like this person turns out to be actually cute, or you're like actually cute, is what I'm getting here. So you're actually so either you or this person turns out to be like actually really cute. So somebody is really cute, okay? Or Spirit is just saying like you're too cute to be catfish, or maybe somebody is using your photo to catfish someone. I'm gonna get dive deeper into this. The King of Wands. Yeah, somebody may be using your photos to catfish somebody. Somebody may have found your photos in another person's phone, or somebody may have seen another person messaging you. King of Wands, this is Aries energy. Okay, so y'all showed up in the reading. But what I'm getting here is that somebody is definitely being catfished here, but they're attractive. Like they end up being attracted to another person. I'm not sure, Aries, if you are the person that's catfishing or somebody else is. Like, I don't know if somebody is using your photos to catfish another person. I don't know if another person just finds you so attractive, but they're a catfish. Like, they find you so attractive, Aries, that they use another person's photos to catfish you. Okay, but it's definitely giving catfish. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. Um, Aries, I feel like you are smart, okay? And you can tell when someone is betraying you. You can tell when someone is taking an action against you. So if you, like I said, have asked somebody to FaceTime you, if you met somebody online and you have recently asked them to FaceTime you and that is too hard for them, it could possibly be a catfish, or they have another energy in their life. Like they have another feminine in their life. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. What else? The Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Um, let me see. Well, basically, what I'm getting here is if you're in this energy, Jesus is real 82. Hi, how are you? Basically, what I'm getting is if you're in this energy, Spirit is telling you to run quickly as you can. Like get out of this situation, get away from this situation, Aries, because like somebody is like up to no good. Basically, somebody is catfishing. Um, let's see. We got the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. So you could choose to continue talking to this person, and you could choose to continue making it work with this person. But I'm heavily seeing like it's not the worst thing in the world with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Like it is not extremely detrimental to your health. For some of y'all, it's because this has nothing to do with you. Like maybe a friend or a family member is being catfished. But I feel like oh, I'm also hearing hatfished. Like maybe somebody's hat fishing. Okay, but I'm hearing like it has nothing to do with you. But if this is happening to you, Aries, I feel like if you want to work with this person, you can. Like, if you want to get to know them, or if you do come to find out that this person is a catfish and you still want to work together with them and you still, see the beauty in them, like, that's not the worst outcome in the world. Some people will still, like, get intimate with a person even though they, catfish them. But regardless, there is something that somebody is hiding, and I'm thinking it's their face. Yeah, the world card, this could be an online presence, like an online world wide web type energy. I feel like this person is hiding themselves because they feel like if they show you who they are or show you their world or show you what they have going on, like you won't like what you see. Yeah, the Nine of Swords, you won't like what you see. Hi, Christina. Christina. Christina's gone. I'm just kidding. Hey, Christina, how are you? The Eight of Swords. Yeah. So let me clarify. What's the Eight of Swords? The Page of Cups. The World card. Um. Yeah, I'm just heavily getting like if you're talking to someone online and you have not met them in person, just ask for a friendly photo. Like ask for a FaceTime where you can see, or like for some of y'all this may be like asking for a full body picture, like asking for the whole picture of them, okay? So ask for a full body picture, ask for a recent photo, or ask them to FaceTime you and talk to you right now. And the Eight of Swords, if a person gets caught up or they're like, oh, I'm too busy, or I don't really do FaceTime, I don't really, talk on the phone like that, then there may be um, a love connection in the background here with the Chariot. The lovers in the Seven of Swords, somebody may have another lover in the background, or this may be mean that if you move forward with this love situation, they will eventually not be who they said they were, or they will eventually turn out to like be a fraud or a catfish. Let's see the Fool card. Yeah, I feel like I said, some people will still have a new beginning with this person. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, some people will not walk away from the tower, but then it ends up in a tower moment. It ends up being disastrous for those who don't walk away. Okay, this could also be like be careful if you met somebody online and you're going to like meet up with them, because it may end up being a disaster or something may end up happening. But I do feel like regardless, you will heal from this situation and you will make this work. But I don't think that this is you in this scenario that's catfishing somebody. I feel like your photos are bomb. So maybe somebody's using your photos to catfish another person, or somebody's just looking heavily at your photos. Okay, like that's what I'm getting. Somebody's looking heavily at your photos and they find you super attractive, and then they may want to be friends and send you a friend request. But I feel like somebody feels that you're very beautiful, very valuable, and very rich. So this person may be wanting to be your friend for those reasons, okay, or maybe wanting to talk to you for those reasons. Or if this is like a just strictly purely online, this person may be eventually working up the courage to ask you for some money or ask you to help them financially in some way, shape, or form. The Three of Pentacles, yeah, this person wants to collaborate, but I'm getting like financially or in a business type of way. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse, yeah, so yeah, like this person is struggling period. And I feel like if you collaborate with this person, or you send them some money, or you help them out financially, they end up like draining your account or taking your money, or you end up being just as broke or just as poor as they showed up as being in the beginning, with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Um, a lot of people will take advantage of like naivety. Like a lot of people will take advantage of a good heart. Um, like if this person, if you see that this person genuinely has like a good reason, like from the bottom of their heart, it doesn't sound like something they just pulled out of their ass. Like it sounds like they genuinely deep down have a need to be asking you for finances. Then and you feel like deep down in your heart you are willing to help and do a good deed, then you should. But I do feel like you will end up with the Five of Pentacles, which is less than you started with, financial drainage, being left out in the cold. And I also feel like this means that they wouldn't do the same for you. Okay, the Five of Pentacles, if you ask them to help you out financially, they will not do it for you. So just be aware of like online scams. But right after that, we got the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like eventually you make your money back. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Like your money comes back around, okay? Because you reap what you sow. Um, your money will come back around. But I definitely feel like you should be cautious of any like scams at this time, or catfishes, or people on fake profiles asking for money. That's showing up heavily for y'all, Aries. Let's get a few more and then I'll get some closing messages. What else for the Aries? The Sun card, Leo energy. I will be doing the Leo sign next on live. The King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, but I feel like the Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So the King and Queen of Pentacles are here. I feel like if you are in a solid, stable relationship where this is like a marriage, and you know this person and you love this person and y'all live together, by all means help them out. But I do feel like there is another person they could ask or would ask. Somebody in this scenario may be like LGBTQ with the two kings here, the Two of Cups. I feel like there is somebody else that they could ask for finances if need be. Okay, so just don't be somebody's like fall back guy or fall on guy to where they ask you for finances. The Death card, yeah. Like I just feel like you get drained immediately. Like you share your finances with somebody that you don't know, and then you end up having to like shut down your whole bank account, or you have to end up working super hard to get your finances back up. Okay, and that's especially during this Christmas season. Like during this Christmas time, be weary. Okay, be on the lookout for scammers and catfishes needing a handout, needing somebody to help them financially, or not even really needing somebody to help them financially, just wanting somebody to. Okay, so yeah, just be aware of that, and we're gonna get some closing messages for the Aries. Let's see, Spirit, what closing messages do you have for Aries? Let's see. Spirit, what closing messages do you have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node? Y'all don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, please. If you feel drawn to, or you want to help the channel grow. Let's see. Closing messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. We got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody all around just needs to get a new person. Like I said, like new love is here. have self-love for yourself, like the Page of Wands. Yeah. Um, if you love this person, like I said, then you could feel free to contribute to their world. But I feel like if you have children, that's the most important. You need to be putting something into their world, into their life. Um, if somebody is asking you for something for their children, like I said, if you love the child or you feel drawn to help, then do so. You know, like if it's out of the kindness of your heart, do so. But if it's just like because somebody is soliciting you, then don't engage. Okay, we got the Two of Wands. Yeah, you have a choice in the matter. But think about things like where in the world, did this person get the audacity or the gall to ask me this, or where is this relationship going? The Death card is here twice, Scorpio energy. So I feel like at the end of the day, it's just over. It's done. It's dead. Like there's really no need to be asking anybody for money right now. I mean, unless like you have kids, like I said, and they're like, and you like, what do you want for Christmas? And they say money, like something like that, that's fine. But like another grown adult or a random person that just messages you online or talks to you online, that's kind of like crossing the line here. So yeah, and I do feel like with this Page of Swords that this person could be trying to scope you out and get to know something, like get to know you or find out something about you or personal information. Like be cautious of giving out personal information and people asking you questions and getting to know you and trying to figure you out, okay? Because somebody's definitely has their eye on you, Aries, okay? So that's what I have for y'all, Aries. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I will be back to do the Leo reading as soon as this one uploads. Merry Christmas. Love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.